Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary and humans of all ages, welcome back to Those Two Geeks. He's Alex. I'm Joe. It's been a bit, and we're trying to get back to regularly scheduled programming, as it would seem. But life is life, and things happen. But here we are.
We do what we can,
Yeah,
and in many ways we do this. We do what we can for us. It's more than anything. Um,
correct.
right. So it's been a bit since we've spoken, just the two of us. I think the last couple of times we've even been able to get
Had a
anything done,
guest.
we've had guests. So there's a ton of stuff that Joe and I haven't talked about almost deliberately. Like we always enjoy chatting about toys for the first time
Correct.
here. And I was just telling him while he was getting into his car that I saw all of 5 minutes before we sat down on Reddit, there was a reveal for a retro carded Diamond Emma Frost. I said a black suit Spider-Man. Joe pointed out it's probably Dylan Brock as Venom with chains. Uncanny Spider-Man, so Nightcrawler, which looks fantastic. The Hypno Hustler, I have no idea who he is.
Oh my God, the Hypno Hustler they've got?
Yeah, the Hypno Hustler. I think you were getting it, the audio cut when I said that before for you. And then there's the Owl, which is a Daredevil Spider-Man villain. So there's a
Yeah,
cool
okay,
stuff.
well, the Daredevil Owl, that's a big thing.
Yeah, I'm looking
Hypno
at this.
Hustler, I could care less.
Honestly, the only reason I want the Hypno Hustler is because he looks fantastic. Like, there's absolutely no reason behind me needing. So
he's just a wacky design.
And I know. I think he's fantastic. Hello, Cat. So, yeah. On top of that, I told you that this is going to be all over the place, folks.
That's okay.
I picked up the Weapon X retro card the other day.
I was going to ask if you had him because I was going to grab him for you.
Yeah, no, we had one at the store, and they're like, do you want the one with a slightly damaged box, or do you want the one without the damaged box? I was like, I'm going to open the shit out of it, so I don't give a damn what the box looks like.
Right.
So the box I have is dented, and when I got home, and I'm looking right in front of my desk, I've got the original retro carded Weapon X hanging up, and I'm thinking, like, do I go back and get the other one so I can have the original and the modern version hanging next to each other on the shelf?
That's cool.
I might still do that. I'm still waiting to get because we've had the '97 Wolverine, and that's not the right.
The Logan or the yellow.
Both. Yeah, the yellow. We have had that, but the colors are wrong on the box. But looking at the original box to the original '90s and wherever it came out in the '90s to the retro card today, the box is almost identical. They've got the same like high-tech training helmet stuff on there. There's no trading card in the new one, so that thing isn't there. But all of the other logos are the same. The layout's the exact same. There's Barry Windsor Smith art on one, and not Barry Windsor Smith on the other. But yeah, it looks great, and I am not opposed to shelling out again for the same one just to hang on the wall when I can.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense, dude.
So
toys are always good to talk about. Truth be told, I've been selling a lot of my toys. I've been whittling down my collection a whole lot because, again, life is life, and I'm trying to move into a house or a condo. So I'm keeping like just the essentials. X-Men and Spider-Man are basically my essentials. Everything else is pretty much going.
Yeah, that's fair.
As I say that while I'm fiddling with a CT Toys Moon Knight in my hand in the car.
Ooh, CT Toys Moon Knight. That's a
CT Toys, though, that's something I kind of wanted to talk about because
you converted me to CT Toys. I didn't realize there was a CT Toys Moon Knight. Now,
there is a CT Toys Moon Knight, and he's awesome.
The funny thing is that so far I've only got a CT Toys Batman.
How do you like him?
Oh, he's fantastic, and I think that
he's so good.
For me, only having Batman and only leaving CT Toys as DC is probably the smart choice for me.
Right, because you won't get a lot.
Exactly. It's because they've only got the Batman Hush out right now. Like I'm not gonna end up getting the Scarlet Spider one, all of that stuff. Like it's the Moon Knight is the Amazing Yamaguchi version, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a CT Toys knockoff of the Amazing Yamaguchi, and he's really good.
He
He's
looks
better than the Amazing Yamaguchi, I'll be honest.
interesting.
Because the Amazing Yamaguchi, my buddy had it, and it fell apart. Like it was like a marionette. Like the joints were so weak. This
That,
thing is fucking solid and like really really tight and everything. It's great.
yeah, it's funny. So for a like the Batman was like $30 Canadian,
Yep.
and for that price, I'm genuinely impressed with what we have, what they have. So
Oh yeah. It's
yeah,
unbelievable.
I'm definitely keeping my eye out for other DC versions. I'm probably not going to get Marvel ones, like I said, because once I start down that rabbit hole, I'm not going to
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Um, so I'll end up getting more DC for sure. But especially now that I've got the Gamerverse Wolverine, there's not many Wolverines I'd be looking for that aren't.
I still highly suggest you get the brown suit Wolverine from CT Toys. It's one of my favorite figures of all time.
I and again, like at this point, it's a rubber arm twist. It's like, well, I
Yeah.
should get it. Yeah, I probably should get it. So, but yeah, like the Gamerverse one is fantastic. I even enjoy the Gamerverse Silver Samurai. There's more new sculpting on that than I expected
Oh
there to
yeah.
be. Um, although I enjoy it, but if I'm honest, I prefer the retro card one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's really really good.
So,
But yeah, no, I mean, there's just been a lot. I mean, toys in general. I feel like though, I'll be funny about it. Like it felt like forever. Toys were just non-stopping with the bombardment of toys. It was constantly stuff that I
okay.
needed, wanted, had to have.
Yep.
And now I feel like I've gotten to a place where I can start skipping stuff. It's because I've sold a lot, but also it's
Yeah.
just like genuinely, it's not hitting me the same way it used to hit me, which I'm kind of happy with because it's been
Honestly,
crazy the past couple of years.
I know I get it. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, yeah, I don't really need this, and I think that's like we said before, like for a lot of people, that's you almost need to hit that point
Yeah.
independently of wherever you are, and like when I'm looking at it, I'm like, did I need the Gamerverse Wolverine? No. However, I'm also aware that there's a very strong part of my collection that is only Wolverine, and I was fine with that.
Yeah,
But
of course.
there's also a lot of folks that are like, wow, but there's a lot of it. I'm like, no, I get it. Like there's often in many ways too much coming out, and I
Yeah.
mean, look at the HasLab for what is it, fucking Tron?
Yeah, I
We
could give a shit.
I
Thank
don't
God.
I could like I I genuinely could not care less for that one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it does absolutely nothing for me. And I think
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of folks in the same boat where like, Tron. But even if it was a 6-inch scale, I could not. I
Yeah.
I think the only reason I clearly cared just enough to bring it up, but that's only to
Mm-hmm.
illustrate a point that that we're making, that we're at a stage now for a lot of folks where it's just a case of, yeah, I don't need it. Yeah, I don't need
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
So
So I'm opening up a package of Spider-Man Magic the Gathering right now.
are you getting
I
into that?
I wish I didn't, but I've been
So
grabbing them here and there. And in like I gotta say, I pull dog shit every single time. It's like the worst packed
do you
cards ever.
did you get the Marvel Legends Spider-Man?
Yeah, I love him. Absolutely
Yeah.
love him. He's one of my favorite figures. Period.
Oh, same. Like I think he's fantastic. I've seen a lot of QC issues with the legs because I guess
No,
they're
not
not.
mine.
No, same. Mine too. But I guess there's just issues people are having with the legs, and which sucks really for that.
Yeah, of course.
Um, but so when I got the figure, I opened it and immediately turned around and said, "Can I trade this card in?" And I was the first person to trade it in, and there was no prices for it. So the Jeff asked the magic guy in one of the other shops, "Hey, how much is this card worth?" And the guy replies with a number. which is $150.
Mhm.
And Jeff's like, that doesn't seem right. And he says, like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, I think so. I'm like, because the figure itself wasn't that much. So right now, as it stands, Alex can buy the figure, trade the card in, and I'm basically giving him money. And the guy's like, oh yeah, that doesn't look right. So I ended up doing the research myself while I was sat there. And I said to Jeff, I'm like, hey, this is how much it's going for on eBay right now. And Jeff's like, all right,
Mhm.
there's no way I can give you that full amount because it's gonna drop. You just happen to be the first person. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, I absolutely understand that because I work here and I understand how these things work. Like I understand that there's no way this is gonna hold the value there. So he said, how about I think it was like I think in Canada the figure was $59 or something, and he
hmm
gave me I think it was like 35 for the card. I'm like, that's actually cheaper than a regular Marvel Legend. Of course, I'm going to take that price. Um, he
yeah,
said now. He said that he said obviously there's a chance that it does actually skyrocket and I'm screwing you a little bit. And I said, or there's a chance it's going to drop and I'm screwing you. He's like, yeah. So he's like, you're good with that? I'm like, yep. I never bothered to
yeah.
look into whether the card price went up or down after that. I genuinely don't care.
Yeah, I haven't either.
But
I haven't either,
it was
and I'm
it's
fine with it.
crazy to me that the card is more valuable than the figure because for you and I, the figure is where it's at.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
right.
for me, the figure is where it's at. I get that you're
I
dipping
like
in
the card all
dimensions.
right. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna be playing Magic. It's more
No,
collecting it,
yeah,
finding some cards. I gotta tell you, these things are fucking hard. I've now I have two unopened boxes that are
yeah,
pre release boxes that I will not touch. I have a city scene. I have bought about 10 regular booster packs at this point. Maybe
yeah,
yeah, about 10. And I have pulled dog shit out of all 10.
yeah.
So it
These,
reminds me of why I'm not into cards again. I'm like, yep, I'm not fucking doing this because it. Like
yeah,
if I go to Target and I'm getting something for my friend or my girl, I'll be like, all right, I'll grab a pack if it's sitting on the shelf.
yeah.
But like when they first came out, I was buying them everywhere.
Oh,
Now
I
I'm
get that.
like,
I get that. Yeah, it's. I think it's the same with everything. You've almost got to be very selective. So working in the shop, and people will
mm,
often say, "Oh, what's a good Magic deck?" I'm like, "I don't know." Like, what? How can you work here and not know anything about Magic? And I said, "How else do you know
yeah,
about comics?" Like, what? Nothing. I'm like, right. So what I don't know about Magic. I know about comics and toys. I said, there's
hmm
no one in this shop that knows everything or is an expert in everything we sell. It's just not feasible because you sell, or we had at the time, we had board games, we had manga, we had comics, obviously. I have a cat
hmm
climbing the back of the chair here. Folks, you're not going to see this, but Joe needs to see this because it's hilarious.
yeah.
Um, so we have comics, figures, all of these things, and different Magic. You've got One Piece, all these different
Oh,
card
I
games.
see the cat. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was Walter. He jumped up from the ground. So when I had my citizenship exam, again, folks, this is relevant for everyone. When I had my citizenship exam, I was sat here in this chair that had a sheet behind me, so that it was hiding all of
Yeah.
that. And all of a sudden, he just jumps up on the side and he's just staring at the camera, and I can see the judge try not to laugh because it's more of a somber thing, right? And
Yeah.
he's just staring at the camera like,
That's funny as
yeah,
hell.
yeah. But yeah, so
But
there's
yeah, no, I absolutely love the battle damage Spider-Man. It's been one on our
yeah,
wish list forever and ever and ever that we've been trying to knock off.
yep.
So
I
I'm
It's
happy.
funny. I know we keep saying that, oh, we need to do a wish list, and I'm like, I don't know if I have 10 figures that I would
I
want.
don't know anymore. Yeah, because
Right?
Mephisto got made to order, and I
Yeah.
ordered him. I ordered
See,
Apocalypse made to order.
I was going to, but the Apocalypse I have is a Marvel Select, and he's actually bigger than the Retro card. Um,
Yeah,
and he fits in well for what I need him for, so I never bothered to. I don't even have the
yeah,
Retro card
because
Apocalypse.
this is straight up '97 Apocalypse.
Yeah,
That's why you probably don't want to have it.
yeah.
because yours is
I
more comic based.
Yeah, exactly. Looking at the other one, like I wouldn't have said in hindsight if I see him for good price, I might pick him up still. But it's one of those if I see him things. I'm not
Yeah,
in any rush. Yeah. So our list. Like the only thing I can think of right off the bat, it's 3 versions of different characters. Like, anything I want at this point is a version of a different character.
yeah,
I could say, well, I want these 10 versions of Wolverine. Half of
right.
them have already been made, but I want the
Are there
remake.
even 10 versions of Wolverine left at this point?
Uh, right, being put on the spot. Let's go. So you've got Spy Wolverine.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You've
yeah. So Agent
you've got
X. Yep,
you've got Ultimate Wolverine,
yep. That's 2.
and you've got um, Wol-
Adamantium armored Wolverine.
Wolverine and the X-Men. So that's 4.
Yeah, yeah.
You have
Spacesuit Wolverine.
yep. You've got
Yeah.
also got Fang Wolverine with the Fang costume.
Yep, 5.
The 6,
Oh, 6.
right?
Okay.
6. And then you can get the like the Savage Wolverine, the long hair, the bones, etc. You could arguably get 2 versions out of that, but so you've got that one. I think I'm at 7.
Yeah, and I'm struggling.
Yeah. Um, yeah, you got the adamantium armor, which was that really weird X thing. Oh,
I mean,
Wolverine in the you got
you
the
could do
Wolverine
Hugh
in the X
Jackman in
Men.
the bicycle suit Wolverine
Yeah,
from
like
like X-Men.
yeah, that's true. You've also got the where did my brain just go? I mean, you could have a battle damage Wolverine again, but you've already kind of had one. Um,
Hmm.
there's also the Wolverine in the X
Oh,
Men, which
Feral
is
Wolverine.
yes, well that yeah, Feral Wolverine was what I was thinking of when I said Savage, but yeah, you've also got the Wolverine in the X Men with the orange and black, but which is
Yep,
very similar to the Ultimate Wolverine, but there's 2 different Ultimate costumes that he could use. So
yep,
again, really stretching a lot of that, really pulling it out of out of um, out of nothing. But there's so many things that you could want that are
yep.
variations of. Like, I would love to get a Moon Knight on the retro buck, the retro Spider-Man
Yeah,
body, right? I
that
would
would
love
be
to
great.
get
Oh yeah,
Gambit on that. I would love to get a modern version, a different version of Maverick.
Maverick.
There
I
are so
understand.
yeah, like there are so many different things I can say. Well, I want this, and I want this, and I want this. But ultimately, at this point, the wish list I have is very minimal. Um,
Yeah.
like there's so many things. I'm like, well, what about this? All right, well, I have that. Okay, what about this? Well, there's a version of that here, so like I don't need much more. Like I can't think of many Spider-Men that I really truly need at this
No.
point. Beyond beyond updates to different bodies and stuff.
Now, are you doing Gamerverse in general? Are you doing like Shumagorath? Are you doing Blue Venom and all that stuff?
No, I was honestly doing a Gamerverse Wolverine just because I really wanted that version of Wolverine. Silver Samurai just
He looks
happened.
so great. I haven't got
Yeah.
him yet, but I
Um.
fucking love Blue Venom so much.
Yeah. See, I have the black Venom, and I didn't need the
Yep.
blue one.
Yep.
I still have your blue Venom, your black Venom actually. Um.
Yeah, I know.
But I did end up getting Ghost Rider because I found him dirt cheap as well.
The Danny Ketch Ghost Rider with the bike?
Yeah. The retro card one without the
Oh,
bike.
the retro card. Yeah, the Johnny Blaze.
Yeah. So there's versions of that I haven't. I was like, I don't need it, that Ghost Rider, but he's just a really cool looking figure, so I did end up picking him up. But
Mm.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I would like but don't need, and I'm oddly fine with that. It's just one of
Yeah.
those things like, well, I'll hold off. I'll hold off. But yeah,
Yeah.
World War II Wolverine, I'm really looking forward to.
Now, are you
Um,
still in the Jada Toys Street Fighter stuff?
yeah, there's only a couple that I like. I still can't find Cammy.
Yeah, I haven't found Cammy anywhere. I found Guile once, and I should have grabbed him.
Yeah, Guile I got. I have, so Cammy's the only one I think that's come out that I don't have yet. I've got Chun-Li, Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Fei Long,
Bison.
Bison, Blanca, Sagat.
Yeah.
EJ.
Sagat looks awesome.
Sagat's fantastic. Like Sagat has toe articulation.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I want to kind of get the Jada Toys Scooby Doo figures too.
I do not blame you. They look great.
They look so good, but it's like I just don't want to. Like I'm getting rid of so much. I don't want to like start down the rabbit hole again. Like Marvel Legends, I'm really like my feet are halfway out of. But like the average Marvel Legend isn't gonna pique me. But like crazy stuff like a made to order Mephisto, gotta have it. So I ordered it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's basically just Spider-Man and Wolverine. I'm out of Avenger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because
I've
it just
got
I'm not trying to build the Marvel universe anymore.
no exactly. Like, I've got a couple of them left still, but yeah, for the most part, it's just it's what I already had. I have the Captain America. Captain America isn't essential for anything, so
Yeah.
I'm not.
Now, are you doing 97 stuff at all?
No, not for Cap. Or do you mean just in general for the
X-Men? No, for X-Men.
if they fit into what I'm looking for, yes, but I'm not. If I already have a Nightcrawler, so I'm not going to get another one. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like you're not doing 97 Cable.
No, I already have the Cable I wanted, which was the blue suit.
The game.
Like
Yeah,
that
the
that was
Game
the
Reverse one.
Cable I really to
Yeah.
me that's Cable. I realized he didn't have the costume on for long, but that's what he was wearing when I started reading.
Yep. Makes
So that's
sense.
that's what I envision him as.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, like I wouldn't, in hindsight, I probably wouldn't mind a different Gambit. The one I've got the original version. So if there's one that
Right.
even just for the accessories, but I'm not rushing out to upgrade. Like I
Yep.
don't need a new Rogue unless she comes on a different body. But I
Mm-hmm.
really haven't been a fan of the colors that they have for her. I
Right.
don't need a new Storm. There's a lot of the ones that I have. I'm like, I don't. The new Black Suit Storm doesn't do enough for me to upgrade. Um, Iceman maybe because the one I have is kind of shit. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, again, like a lot of it's if it comes out, if it's there when I want it, I'll look into it. But I'm in no
Yeah.
rush. Um, again, there's a lot of stuff that I would be interested in, but I don't feel the need to run out and get as soon as it comes out. So
Yeah. No. 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 I hear you on that. But yeah, no, there's a lot of good stuff. Out of the ones that you were talking about, I wouldn't get Emma Frost Diamond. That doesn't really fuss me too much.
no,
Uncanny Spider-Man with Nightcrawler, I think I might grab. He sounds really, really good.
I would be getting it purely because it would work so well with because I have my Spider-Man display directly above my X-Men display,
Right.
and so I would have him crawling between the two, kind of like
Yeah.
how I have Venom um, halfway between the Spider-Man and the villains display. He's
Oh yeah, here they are. They put them up on
oh, okay,
Return.
yeah,
Oh,
so
and also the X-Men arcade Sentinels in different colors.
I saw
Red
that
and
and forgot
green.
about it. Yeah,
Let's take a look. Ooh, that Uncanny Nightcrawler looks so good. The Uncanny
right,
Spider-Man looks really damn good.
yeah.
It
So
is a black suit Spider-Man. There's a regular black suit Spider-Man. Another one.
oh,
That's
okay,
not Dylan Brock. That's not Venom. That's Spider-Man with a chain. Why? I don't understand that. I don't get that reference at all.
yeah, I love the fact we're finally getting stuff that you and I'm like I have no idea why this is there.
The owl looks fantastic. Let me see here. Emma. Yeah, she's just the
It,
astonishing X-Men Emma with the diamond body.
yeah, so
Let's see
it's
what
Spider Venom, I guess, is what it is, but it looks like Peter Parker's head.
it does. What the hell is that? I don't get it
No,
at all. I do not get
astonishing.
that reference.
No, astonishing Nightcrawler looks fantastic though.
Oh, dude, he looks fucking great.
He has a bump
He,
effect as well.
yeah, he's the one I'm getting. I'm getting
Mhm.
him.
Yeah, because I think he's reused the Nightcrawler body. I mean, it's just
Hmm.
a repaint of Nightcrawler is what it is. Like you can see it on the hands and
Yeah,
on the shins. So I think he's
the
just a full
Hypno
repaint.
Hustler. That's funny. That is funny. It is the Hypno Hustler. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely getting Nightcrawler. He's a must. He's an absolute must-have. But everything else, I think I can skip.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
There's not as many in the wave as I want right now. Um, the Spider Venom is I'm 50-50 on. Nightcrawler I really want.
Hmm.
Above and beyond that, I don't know.
Yeah, and then McFarlane did a Batman 66 Batmobile.
When I saw that, when is his run on the license over? Is it the end of the year?
So it's the end of next year.
Oh shit! I thought it was this year.
No, it's the end of next year.
That so to me, it's insane that we're talking about him losing the license in 2026 at the end of 2026, and he's still
Yeah.
got stuff coming out. But so where's the license going after that?
Hello?
Oh, I was like, I last thing I said was it's crazy to me that McFarlane's losing the license at the end of 2026, and there was an awkward pause. That's why I asked where the license was going after that because I didn't know, and then you didn't say anything. I'm like, oh, Joe's gone. I wonder when Joe went.
Yeah, no, I'm here. But like we are gonna wrap up because this was kind of just a teaser because
Yeah,
you
well,
got
this is very much a Alex and Joe are hanging out again for the first time in a while and recording and
yeah,
trying to actually talk toys. So
yeah,
you know
and I
what?
have I have Rhode Island Comic Con coming up
Is that next week or
in
the
two
week after?
weeks.
2 weeks.
Two
So
weeks.
we should, yeah, we'll figure something out for next week to do.
Next week we'll figure out something just to promote it
Yeah.
for
Well,
sure.
yeah, because they're always good to us. So.
They're very, very good to us. So, but yeah, no, this has been a good little touch base,
Yeah.
and we will be catching up again soon. It's nice to touch base about toys. It's something we haven't talked about in quite a long time, to be honest, on the show.
Oh, it's
And
been a long time.
yeah,
What
so
what? So what I'm most impressed about is that we talked about toys and never once talked about wrestling. And before
nope.
we start talking about it, we're just gonna wait.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.